Good evening, everybody. Oh, it's the final. I cannot believe we're at the final already. Yes, there's a lot of work gone into it, but we're here, and I can honestly say, I mean, I had a feeling in my stomach. And I said this to Adam at the very beginning of the season when I first saw the quality of driver. We've always had great drivers, high quality. But I said to Adam, this is going to go down to the wire. And I said that before it even started. And you have not proved me wrong. What a season it has been. And tonight, yeah, it's going to be nerve-wracking for you guys. Me and Adam are going to have no fingers left by the end of the evening. Speaking of Adam, Mr. Bath, please join us.
I'm here. I don't need a nail file. I've already bitten them down to
you've had your manicure today, have you?
Yeah, had to. Otherwise I'd choke on my fingernails, I think. Yeah, it's, as you said, final already. It's gone really, really quickly, but at the same time, it's been a fantastic season, hasn't it?
It's just been non-stop, hasn't it? Non-stop entertainment. We've had it all. We've had no driver names named, but we've had drivers running out of fuel across the line on the final corner. We've had drivers running out of fuel before the pits. We've had wrong tyre choices, having to come in for a double stop. We've had wrong strategy calls. You name it. We've had it all. It's been like real life, hasn't it? But they never really got the wrong tyres in real. Well, I don't know. You can't say wrong. Some of them were just brave, weren't they?
Well, it was just on strategy, wasn't it? But yeah, some people this season, as you say, have had good strategies and have come out of nowhere in the dying moments. We've had that a couple of times. We've had people driving around with a broken wheel, people driving around with a broken hand. It's literally you couldn't make it up. The amount of stuff that we've had gone on this season has been epic.
I mean, in real life, I'm probably get corrected, but I have seen a race, and I'm going to stand by my choice of name here. David Leslie was famous, wasn't he, and Plato, for sticking it out on slicks and not having to put the wets on unless they absolutely had to. Is that right?
Yeah, there was a number of drivers who were really good at that back in the day. Thompson did it, but even outside of Super Touring, in the first season without Super Touring in 2001, Anthony Reid in the MG was the only non-Vauxhall driver to win a race in 2001, simply because he stayed out on slick tyres when everybody else pitted, and wasn't caught by the time the race ended. So yeah, there's a few drivers. I mean, we've got Butler, who's always been brave on the strategies. We've had Marty, who's been brave on the strategies, and yeah, they've all had their moment, and loads of different drivers have had their moment in the sun to shine. So
it's not been much of that, though, has there?
There's been times when they've needed a cagoule, but yeah, it's the weather again is something else that you've thrown into the mix to really make it entertaining as well. Not that it's really needed it, because we've had the action on track, but it's just brought another element into it. And it's the whole season, as you said, the quality of drivers that we've had. The drivers' championship is tight. The independents driver championship is tight as well, which we'll get on to. It's just a perfect way to end the season, I think.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better myself, Adam, to be honest. And I said before, we've been treated to fantastic battles in every round. I mean, you get drivers that are quick no matter what track you put them on, what car you put them in. But there's been some standout performances, and as reflected in the Driver of the Day awards that I've been doing, and not only that, I just want to give a mention out to one of the guys on the grid who we didn't award a Driver of the Day last week because, well, one of the performances was not really surprising. However, Marty, who was racing John Clelland's Vauxhall, took the very brave, courageous decision to retire the car due to a poor internet connection, and decided to pit the car and retire it, despite being quite high up in the standings, and that deserves another round of applause from me. And I suppose it's a reflection of the calibre of driver we've got and what we struck fair and clean, and he just took it upon himself. Didn't want to risk ruining someone else's race, which I thought, yeah, you don't see that very often, and it was good to see.
It was good.
Well, it was great.
I see what you mean, and he'll take that in the spirit that it was intended. It was great to see the sportsmanship, which was obviously the awards that you put forward. But he's made the championship interesting for himself, because he's what is that? Just 6 points behind Legion in the standings.
That's right.
And he's a further 6 points ahead of Butler. So there's a strong fight going on. We're obviously going to be looking at the top three initially, but there's a strong fight for fourth going on. Legion, I believe, is racing tonight a little bit hobbled with a broken hand, so he's going to be struggling a bit tonight, even though he's on the pad. But,
that's right. He's going to give it a go.
There's plenty of stories to be talking about tonight. That's for sure.
I'm just catching a couple of messages in the chat here. Captain's in the chat. It's been a great season. Thanks to Jimmy and Adam and the drivers. Good luck, everyone. Rooster's in the chat. The final. Let's go, says Rooster. I'm pumped for it, he says. And we've got Tyler. We had I've discovered a technical issue where some of the drivers couldn't comment, but that has now been resolved. Best of luck, everyone. Matthias, let's make this battle a good one. Hopefully he puts in brackets. And then Marty, Spa still has been his favourite race so far, and he says, I'll say it again, it's only fun if everyone else is having fun. And there you go. There's another, just reinforces the sort of ethics that all the drivers have sort of come to adopt against each other, and it's a really good community, and there's multiple communities in this. We've got SHP Motorsports, represented by Rooster, Tylerman from the States, and there's another community. Matthias is a member of another community, and he's in the title fight for the independents. So yeah, it's going to be edge of the seat stuff tonight, Adam, and it's just turned 7:30, and we've got 11 watching. So thank you ever so much for tuning in. If this is your first night, you've picked a good one. If it's not your first night, then thank you ever so much for staying with it. Oh, make that 12. But you're going to be in for a treat. This is going to be, there's going to be some fierce battles. It's going to be, as Adam put it earlier in a message in Discord, before all hell breaks loose. I think that's the best description I can it's reiterate it.
End of term feelings, isn't it? They don't need the cars anymore after tonight, so they can.
Don't say that. You know what Legion does to the Primera.
Oh yeah. Well, he's driving one-handed tonight, which is quite fitting considering.
Has he paid his repair bill from season 3 yet?
No, has he heck? Still waiting for that one. I broke his hand.
I see. You sent a collector ride. Now it's all coming out.
I sent a message. Yeah. If you don't pay me for the damage last season, you're not using this car for the rest of the season. Here, I'll have some of that.
Oh dear. This is the level of humour that we have all night. But that's what it's all about, isn't it, Adam? It's all about
humour in inverted commas.
Yeah, banter, what term you want to use. So I'm going to load settings now. I am going to get the practice and quali room open for the sprint race being held this evening at Fuji International Speedway on the short version of the track. It only cuts out the chicane, is it, Adam?
Yeah, it's only a little bit. It's not really a short track. It's just just kind of a cut through, isn't it? Really.
Right. Well, these are the settings. If anyone wants to have a quick squiz through them, you don't need to look away for this, Adam. So this is your practice and your quali room. The room, we will need to do the usual procedure, Adam, and take a screenshot of the grid and set it for the race. Yep. So, as usual, fastest first, grid start, full start check, BOP on as normal, and only adjustable item on the settings is your brake balance. No tyre or fuel wear on this. Light damage, visible damage on, so come on. No more jabbering. Let's get this room open. It's 7:32. I'm going to get. If Captain's in the stream, I'm going to get shouted at because he was meticulous. Right, let's get it open and let the room fill up. So,
Remind everybody to stay in the pits for the moment.
yes, stay in the pits. Do not go onto track, please. You've all seen the message. I'm going to put that message up on the screen quickly. I haven't put this in as a message actually, so I'm going to have to do the long way. Oops, Jessica Fletcher's out.
I haven't got time to find the music.
Good. Right, so hopefully, right, so let everybody load in. So we need Legion, we need Ed to enter, we need Hado to enter.
Legion's probably still trying to find his the button to press, isn't he?
Probably, yeah. Let me know if he's in.
I can't see him yet. There he is.
He's in, is he?
He's in. He's in.
Is everybody in?
We've got 13, which is
That's
including
right.
myself. Is
yeah,
that
that's
correct?
right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Is it correct? Let me just quickly go to Discord. Let's just double check this before we get anything going ahead. Race entry 13. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just read out. Right, so we've got Clayjax, LFC, Ben,
Is
Danny.
Swifty is the missing one, isn't he? Is Swifty going to be racing?
Swifty's the missing one. Right, so where's Swifty?
Swifty
Right.
not being very swift.
Can you get a message to Swifty? Have you got him on the friends, or do you want me to do it?
I don't know if I have. By the time I found that, it would be quicker for you to do it, I think. But while Jimmy's doing that, then we'll just have a quick rundown of how we stand in the championship. So, obviously, this is the final now. There's no second chances. We've got Clayjax, who's finally taken the championship lead from last week. He's on 179 points, with Ben just 4 points behind on 175, and Danny is still mathematically in the championship fight on 157. Realistically, can he do it? 22 points off the lead with 33 available? Possibly not. He's going to need some bad luck for Clayjax and Ben, and good luck on his part. But he'll give it his all. I'm sure. Legion is on 113 in fourth. Marty is on 107 in fifth, and Butler in sixth place on 99 points. So there's a good fight for fourth place in the championship between those three. In the independents, that is close. We've got Tyler leading the way on 66 with Matthias on 64. So just 2 points in it between those two. And in the manufacturers, it's mathematically not tied up, but realistically it probably is. Renault on 151, Honda on 140, and Audi on 131. So that's your main statistics that you need for those guys.
Right, well, I've got a message. I've sent Swifty a message to get in the lobby, waiting for you only. If he doesn't join in, I'll give him another minute. Can't go to track because there's no cars on track to view. So if he doesn't join, he can still join in the practice, but he won't be part of what we've got planned. He's had all week. I've told him. Yeah, they're all aware of it. So I think we should just.
Well, let's get it running, and he can always join in later on in the practice. And if he's not in qualifying, we've got to manually set the grid anyway, can't we?
Yeah,
so
but he just won't be part of what we've got planned now.
No.
Right, Adam, the track is yours.
Okay, I'll go on mute for this bit because I can't talk and drive at the same time.
No problem. Let me know when you're on let me know when you're on track, Adam.
Just pulling down pit lane now. And just getting to the end of pit lane exit, and I should be on track.
Is it Swifty or Ekberg? Because Ekberg's just joined.
Perhaps it was both.
Right, I'm getting them on track, so hopefully this will work. Yeah, it is working, I think. So what we've organised, well, you'll see for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Adam is now waiting, should be. Look at this. Go, Adam. Right, so let them all bunch up. I'll let you know when the last car's in place. We've still got Ekberg coming out the pits. So just bunch them up a little bit, Adam. And what we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, this is a parade for the final round. Oh, look at this. So we've got Adam there, Mr. Barth. Oh, Swifty's just joined the room, would you believe it? Maybe you have to do milk float speed. Let him catch up. You'll have to do a flyer to get the back of the grid. So we've got Clay Jacks here in Jason Plato's Renault. Currently leading the driver's standings, followed by LFC Ben in James Thompson's Honda. These two, there's only 4 points separating these, and then we've got Butler in Ricard Rydell's Volvo, closely followed here by Legion. That's great to see on the grid, mate. He's on a pad with a broken hand. So that's in David Leslie's Nissan Primera. And then we've got Captain from the SIR community in Tim Harvey's Peugeot 406, one of the iconic liveries from the Toka days. Give a flash of the lights from there from Captain. One of the reserve drivers. He's been an absolute legend. He's chopped multiple cars, closely followed by an immaculate Marty. Marty, if you're listening, at this speed you're straight as a die. You're not all over the place. As you see, them all warming the tyres here. Oh, it's brilliant. This is just like real life. So we've got Marty there, and give a flash of the lights from Marty in John Clelland's Vauxhall Vectra, followed by Rooster running Charlie Cox's Mondeo. Great car this. Adam always tells the story where he rolled it. I can't remember the circuit. Adam will tell me after and tell me off for not remembering.
It was at Thruxton in
See? Closely followed by Danny C, who is currently third in the standings at the moment, still with a shout in Frank Beeler's Audi. And then we have the two independent title contenders here. There's technically a three-way fight. This is Tyler Mann from SHP Motorsports over in the States, with his championship rival behind him, which is Matthias, running Rob Gravitt's Honda. Tyler's in Matt Neal's Primera, by the way. Then we've got Haydo, who's in Will Hoy's BMW M3 from 1991. Great races to see them all filing in the pits here. And finally we've got Ekberg in Anthony Reid's Mondeo. So you've now gone in the pits, Adam.
I have, although I've just accidentally pressed the button and gone back out again, but I'll go.
Okay, Adam's getting carried away, so they're all coming in. They're coming in just to top up the fuel.
I'm out.
Right, so Haydo's put a new set of tyres on, and now this is practice. That worked, Adam. It's a shame Swifty couldn't join.
Well, I was hanging around. He looked like he tried to join a couple of times, but
yeah,
I wasn't sure if he was going to continue.
Not to worry, he will feature in the street. Not an issue. So let me just get the information on the screen. Display all, get the driver names off. Brilliant, Adam. That worked absolutely perfectly, mate. It was great. I tell you what, it looked just like real life. Yeah, because
I had the screen going, but I couldn't actually look at it and see where I was going at the same time. You're not allowed to use your phone whilst driving, so. I was on the hands-free.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's you've got that in there. I'm glad you got that in there. No, they're all weaving, all warming the tyres behind you, Adam. It's it was a great sight to see.
Well, one of the little bits of statistics that I was going to throw your way that kind of blew my mind a little bit regarding
yes.
When I was looking through and tallying up everything to what everybody was doing in terms of their wins and how many points they've got, what they need to do, I stumbled across it that Clayjacks, he's won 10 races, so even if he doesn't win any races tonight, he's won 10 races, which is half of the races this season, which in itself is fine, but then when you look at it and you go, well, hang on a minute, he didn't actually race 3 events, that makes it sound even more ridiculous, but it's true. He's won half of the races already this season and hasn't entered in 3 of the races, so it's quite a feat to be able to do that.
It's in the same realms as Legion last season. Where
Legion won more races than anybody else and still didn't take the title.
I know, yeah, and I don't think he wants to. I think he'll be getting a comment in the chat in a minute. Don't remind me of that anymore. But needless to say, he had some incredible battles, especially with Matty and Danny. It was a thrill to watch, especially at Nürburgring. For the final, that was a 3-way fight then, and it come to blows, didn't it? I seem to remember near the pit entry.
Yeah, it was. I think Legion tried to get down the inside of Matty. Matty moved across. There was a bit of contact, and Matty was spun round. Legion waited, but that kind of put pay to his own championship fight. And I think he missed a round as well that season, which didn't really help him. But yeah, I mean, going back to Clayjacks, the fact that he's missed 3 rounds and he's managed to bring it back to where he is, leading the championship now, and there he is on screen. The second round at Major, he didn't actually win a race, strangely. He finished 2nd and 4th in that one, so that wasn't a very good event in his standards, but he's won every single race since when he's been in racing, so he's really clawed back the points that he lost.
They've had 10 minutes. No, we've how many minutes? Sorry to interrupt you, Adam. Should we start quali?
Yeah, might as well. They had a couple of minutes behind the safety car, didn't they? So that's probably about right. But yeah, Ben as well has done a fantastic job, and Ben and Tyler, they're the only 2 drivers that have raced every single round this season. So the fact that they're up the top in the championship is no surprise really. With Tyler there in leading the independents, he's in the fight with Matthias for that one.
I've just given him 2 minutes. I know it's not going to run 100% on time, but it might be a few minutes.
Right. It's the final. It's the final. Everybody wants to see the cars a little bit more, don't they?
Yeah, of course. So in practice, we've got Clayjacks with 142.3 at the moment. Now that's. Yeah, I saw that in the chat. Now, it's this section here, Adam. I cannot. There's a couple of blind corners, blind entries, isn't there? And you never know where to put the car.
Blind entries was very easy to run wide because you end up apexing too early because you can't see where the entry is, and therefore you can't see where the exit is. There's probably 2 or 3 lines through a couple of those corners. You can take it tight, or you can take it wide and kind of cut in. It's debatable as to which one's the fastest one, to be honest. It just depends on whether you're racing, practicing or qualifying, I think.
So we see Butler up in the mix here, a second off Clayjacks. So worryingly, we've got Matthias in 3rd place at the moment, 1.6 off. So there's been plenty of chat in the Discord. I've put, I think I mentioned this in the stream previously. I've put a channel up there for lap times. Some of them like to keep it close to the chest and not give too much away, but there's been plenty of chatter in there over the week. So I wonder if there's they found a supply of sandbags.
Well, I was just about to say, do you think a certain Ben is kind of keeping his powder a little bit dry, trying not to show too much before the important qualifying.
That's quite possible.
He's obviously been one to do very well in terms of the qualifying and the fastest laps. He's so Clayjax has won 10 races, but Ben has only won the 2, which is surprising. But he's got 6 fastest laps as Ben, so we know he's quick, and 2 pole positions.
He is, yeah, and he's nicked it in the dying laps on a couple of races, hasn't he?
3 pole positions actually, because that's my old bit of paper. 3 pole positions. So yeah, we know he's quick, and it's going to be vital tonight.
Right, this is the all-important quali. This is the only time they're going to qualify tonight for the sprint. This is going to be, fast-paced. Grid start positions are going to be all-important. He won't qualify for the feature because Jimmy sets the grid from the reverse finishing positions for the feature. So we'll keep an eye on this. Who's your prediction for pole, Adam? Come on, I love doing this. I tell you what, I'll start the ball because you always answer first. Right, I'm going to go for Ben on pole.
That was going to be my choice. Well, I was only going to say that because Ben has been really epic in qualifying. We haven't seen what his pace is. He hasn't put anything down in the Discord, in the channel that you were just describing. So we don't actually know where his time is compared to that man Clayjax. But as you've gone for Ben, I'm gonna have to say Clayjax because those two are in the fight for the championship and they are going to be giving it absolutely everything. We know how fast Clayjax is, we know how fast Ben is, so it's going to be between those two, I think.
Well, also, I'm just going to chuck a spanner in the works. I know that a certain Mr. Danny C is very quick on this track. In multiple cars.
Well, he's the outgoing champion, so he's got nothing to lose. He's in 3rd in the standings, so he's got a lot of points to try and build up and try and get as further up the grid as he could possibly get. So if he's in the mix of it, he's going to be annoying Clayjax and Ben because he's out there for himself. He don't need to be. He's not going to be doing anything stupid, Danny, obviously, but he's going to want to end the season on a high. So Clayjax here then, this is obviously the first lap of qualifying, the first flying lap. It's the first one out, so he's got a clear track in front of him. Butler's in behind, so he'll be getting a little bit of a tow, Will Butler. He's not 100% close, but he'll be getting some kind of remnants of a tow with Tyler in behind. So these three have just absolutely bolted, try and get the first lap in. So the first corner, we're on board with Clayjax. Very difficult to spot the braking point and get it turned in, but he's done it perfectly there. Gets over to the right, just get the car as straight as possible. We've got a quick left-hander coming up, so he hits the brakes, knocks it down a gear, using all of the track. That is close, so I don't think he's going to get a penalty. Nope, he knows exactly where to place that car. Very frustrating right-hand corner, it just goes on forever and ever and ever. Braking a straight line as best as possible. This corner opens itself up so you can get on the power quite early, using all of the curb to kind of get the wheels straight. And now it's just full throttle down here, straight lining, just to try and cut off all the distance. Now we've got a quick right-hander here. This is the shorter circuit, so it cuts out that chicane off to the right. You can carry a lot of speed through there, as Clayjax has. And now this is the Mickey Mouse section that Jimmy was talking about. It's there, so you can see how wide Clayjax goes. Not necessarily ideal there, but he's carried the speed through. And then onto the final corner now. Again, one with multiple lines. Late apex. Turn it in. You can't really see the exit. Now you can. Get on the power. Run it out wide, and now just flat all the way to the line. Keep the wheels straight as possible. Go up through the gears. He's pulled away a little bit from Butler there, so let's see what his opening gambit is. Can't remember what his time was in practice.
1:42. Ooh, he's matched his practice.
Wow. Okay.
My
there we
word.
go. There's the yardstick for everybody else then.
Yeah, that's the other stick that's coming out the yardstick, as opposed to
your weather stick. Yeah, keep that zipped up.
So that's Clay Jackson. We're all seen coming through. It's very consistent. So Butler's up there again. Only I can just see that now. Just under a second off Clay Jackson. He's a bit closer than he was in practice. So I'm just going to keep an eye.
We haven't seen Danny yet. Oh, Legion running on a pad with a broken hand has gone straight into second place.
And do you know what he said to me?
Go on.
He said, "This is again the dedication that has been shown throughout the season, as we've just seen there. We've just seen Danny C pull over, or Matthias pull over to let Marty through. Legion said, look, I want to get the car on the grid. I want to get it on the grid. He said, I'll race on the pad. He said, I've not raced on it for years. I won't be racing competitively." Oh,
well, he's currently fourth because Danny's jumped up to second and LFC Ben has gone to third. So
speaking of Danny C, this is what I was on about. This is your third. This is Danny C, who's also streaming from his perspective live on YouTube. It's Danny C. I know he's very quick on this track. I'm expecting Danny to at least, I think it's going to be a 1-2-3 for the top three finishers. That's an impressive lap from Legion.
Yeah, that is, considering, as we said, he's running with a broken hand, so to be able to even be on the grid is a battle in itself. But to be able to run round on the pad, he's not practiced, and he's only running on the pad to just save his hand a little bit, because obviously if he's on the wheel and he has a bit of contact and it bites, then he could potentially do himself more injury. We don't want to see that. So the fact that he's on the grid at all is just fantastic to see. He might be in the wrong livery, but at least he's on the track.
He's said it already, ladies and gentlemen. He's caved in. He can't help himself. He can't help himself.
Well, it's the final. Might as well.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh God, if that's is that the start of it? Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God, I will. There's There might be a PG warning on this video later on, depending on how carried away Adam gets with the description of this livery. Just going to quickly focus on. I just want to quickly focus on Swifty. Unfortunately, didn't make the parade. But as we can see, Marty there, just ahead of him. So he seems absolutely fine. So if he's listening to the stream,
there's no glitching there at all, is there? He's
not at all.
He's got his internet sorted out, so that's great to see.
So some people who do some grass cutting that I'd be proud of on the farm. There is Swifty. So he's keeping the track maintenance guys happy, saving them a job. But I'm not sure how much grass. I would like to set the grass on here, especially with some of these corners.
Yeah, because it depends on what side you get the grass on. If you then get it on the loaded side and you come into the next corner, you're going to start sliding sideways and losing traction. But well, interestingly, Clayjax hasn't improved his time anything. That first lap out is the one that's done it. But LFC Ben is still competitive there. He's in third. He's in the pits at the moment. Matthias lead independent. In fact, he isn't. He's second independent because Swifty is there leading. So
exactly.
Tyler there leading the Independence Championship down in 11th, so he's got a little bit of work to do. He really does need to stay close to Marty.
Matthias,
excuse me.
We're at it again.
We're at it again. I was doing it last week and I'm at it again. Why stop a habit of a lifetime?
But I'm just going to quickly focus on this because we've not had this car on the grid. Poor Shadow, numerous issues. He stepped aside, and now I'm having this with reserves in it. This is Captain from the SAR community running Tim Harvey's 406. So nice to see this back on the grid, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. It has been missed because it's one of the classic liveries. We always say it. With Captain, he's a good peddler, is Captain. We've seen him stand in for a couple of drivers and has been up the front and has raced really well. So Peugeot are currently at the bottom of the standings in the manufacturers. So that can possibly change tonight if Captain does some good results and drags Peugeot a little bit further up the field.
That's right. It's always good to see this car on the track. It was like Adam said, it was one of the iconic liveries. So many of them are iconic, but I think for a lot of people this would probably be in the top 3 if you said, no, name a car from the 90s. This would definitely be one of them, along with Danny's car and the Volvo. But there's not a change at the top, but Clayjax looks like he's going to do you proud, Adam. So you can collect your winnings after this?
Not yet. We've said time and again LFC Ben can do it in the dying moments, so I'm not putting that past him yet. But it is looking good for him at the moment. He's sat there, just kind of getting a bit of a gap. But there's not much gap there, is there? Danny
No.
C only 3/10 off, and just look at that gap between Danny and Ben.
Well, Swifty is one to watch out for. He's the lead independent at the moment. So he's third. He's currently third in the standings. Mathematically,
he can't do anything for it. He's well out. He's on 32.
He can certainly get second. I think. No,
because he's on 32 and Matthias is on 64. So
yeah, that's right. The gaps.
He's absolutely set in third, because he can't even be caught, because Astral was 10 points behind, and Astral's not racing tonight. So so Swifty is actually set in third place in the independents, which is a great result.
We're just going to.
This was his first season, did you say?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great result for him.
We're just going to stay on board with Danny and just to see his timing sections, see if he can do anything in the last 3/10 against Clayjax is a lot to make up. But if anyone's capable of it, this man is. And let's see if he can. Let's see where he is. I'm not sure where the timing mark is. He's 2/10 down at the moment. That's a lot to make up in the. Oh God, that threw me. I was expecting him to go right.
No, that's later on, Jimmy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this later on. I've not raced this course. I thought, oh, he's missed his braking point. But that's a lot to make up in the last corner. So it's looking as though it's going to be another Clayjax pole and another point. Doesn't this feel so slow going through there?
It does. I was just going to say, don't count on chickens too much, because anything can happen. But yeah, it's one of those last few corners are really awkward. We're going to be talking about it quite a lot tonight, I'm sure, with different racing lines when they're actually racing each other as well. So Danny crosses the line.
He's not managed to do it. He's not improved. So that is anyone else going to improve?
Ben. We haven't seen LFC Ben on track, but let's see. Has he crosses the line? He hasn't improved.
Oh, is that the only round he hasn't done it? Right.
So that puts Clayjax on pole position then, and that gives him a gap of 5 points now in the championship as we go into the sprint race.
That's correct. Yeah, 5 points ahead. So do you want to get a picture of these, Adam?
Yeah, just get my camera sorted now. Yeah, okay, got that one.
Yeah, I'll just do the photos first and then we'll go through the grid.
And got that one. Yep, we're
Cool.
good.
Okay, so as Adam pointed out there, we've got Clayjax taking the pole for the final in the sprint. So that's a very valuable point. He's still on course. He's with his mathematical calculations. That'll be a tick in the box. Closely followed by Danny C for the Team Audi, only 3/10 off, which is very commendable. And we've got the second place man, LFC Ben, qualifying third for Team Honda. He won't be. I think he'll be happy with that, but he won't be very happy. At least he's in the top 3. He's got a shout to get a decent result. So we've got Butler with a fantastic 4th place for Team Volvo. Legion in 5th. Wow. That's not competitive, really, is it? Then
under a second from Clayjax with a broken hand.
Correct. And Haydo again with another fantastic qualifying result in 6th place for Team BMW. And Marty making up for last week and put the Vauxhall of John Cleland on 7th place on the grid. And Swifty, the first of the independents, in 8th place. What a great result for Swifty. He's racing in VR, So, yeah, he's going to have a feast of entertainment tonight. I'm not saying any more.
That could be easier for him going into that last corner because he can actually physically
Yes,
look
he could
right
probably
and see through the corner. So it's possible
that might be
he's
an advantage.
spotting things better.
Yeah, so then we've got Matthias, second place in the independent standings, qualifying 9th on the grid. Quite importantly, ahead of his team's the leader of the championship, Independence, Tyler, who in 10th place, and there was only 2 tenths behind. Well, not even that, just under a tenth and a half between them. So that's very, very close. Captain in Tim Harvey's Peugeot, bringing it home. Well, not bringing it home, but qualifying in 11th. Ekberg in 12th place for Team Ford, and Rooster rounding up the grid for the independent Ford of Charlie Cox in 13th place. They are your results, or they are your qualifying positions. We are now going to reset the lobby. So I'm going to just put the usual. Oh, look, it's come up straight away. Fantastic. Changing lobby settings. This is going to be for the race now. So, right. So I need to end the race. But that'll chuck them all out of the lobby. Well, not out of the lobby, but it'll chuck them all out of the cars. So now, edit event settings, load settings. Right, so the sprint race. You don't want to look at this, do you, Adam?
No, I'm not looking.
Shall I just load it?
Yeah, just load it. Make it a surprise for everyone.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right.
Qualified in the dry in there. Right, okay.
So we just need
Gonna need to make sure that they've got the correct tyres on for the start of this race, aren't they?
I bet they've all gone. Oh, just screw me pieces of paper up now with me practice notes on.
Yeah, that's all the reference points out the window.
I shouldn't really be laughing that much, should I?
See, that evil laugh has returned.
It has. Let me just double check everybody's in.
I think everybody's in because you've got the only one that shouldn't be there would be me, which I'm not in anyway. So
change grid order. Right, go ahead.
So Clay Jacks is on pole. Danny is in second.
Oh shit! I nearly did it in reverse.
Don't drop it down yet. That's later on. Leave it as it is.
Clay Jacks would have been very unhappy then, wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know. It would have made the final interesting. Right. So Danny is second.
Yeah.
Ben is third.
Ben is third. Yeah.
So you need to move Ben up. Butler is fourth.
Oh, good result for Butler. Yeah.
That's important for the fight in fourth for championship. Legion is in fifth.
Yep.
Hado is sixth.
Yep.
Marty is in seventh.
Yep.
Swifty is in eighth.
That's a great result for Swifty.
Ninth is Matthias.
Come on, show yourself. Where are you? There.
Down there.
Yep.
Then it's Tyler.
Yep.
Then Captain, then Ekberg, and then Rooster at the back.
Okie doke. Apply. Right. So, grid start with full start check. Incoming. So
this is going to be interesting getting it off the line, that's for sure. Hopefully everybody has seen the weather. Well, they can't not, can they? And they're on the correct tyres.
I should just put. I don't think I'll need to remind them, do I?
Well, you shouldn't do. If they've seen that and they're starting on slicks, they deserve to be in the barrier at the first corner.
There's a little bit of humour in that message. Right, so give us a countdown, Adam, for the sprint.
Right, okay, well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. The final is here. Let's get this sprint race underway. It's the first race of the evening. There is a championship on the line, and the weather has turned for the worse since qualifying, so hold your breath, not just because it's underwater. And here we go. On 3, 2, 1, get your bathers out.
You swine.
Start swimming.
I should add, the marshals are in rescue boats.
Yeah, Yeah, we haven't got the Marshall Society, have we? We've got the RNLI on
RN
standby.
To be honest, they should have been expecting something like this, shouldn't they?
Well, it's the final. Why not?
Right, so we wait for the lights to come on. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Brief pause. And let's see if they can get away cleanly. We've got some intermediate starters, Adam.
Yeah, that's brave. That is very brave.
Adam, where are the cars? Oh, there they are.
Well, they're there somewhere, but Danny has made a fantastic start, and
Jumped
so's LFC
Clayjax.
Ben, and, well, Clayjax is on the inside there, Ben's on the outside, Clayjax has seen it off, but Danny C, what a fantastic start from Danny. Jumped from second on the grid to lead into the first corner, and everybody else is trying to be second.
Ben's actually lost out there. He jumped 2 places and then immediately lost 3, so a net loss of 3 places. 2 places, which puts him down to 5th position. So everybody's through relatively cleanly, or we've got a bit of a wide runner there.
Somebody's floated off into the distance, haven't they? Who was that disappeared? I didn't see who that was. It might have been Swifty. No, it's Captain. Or was it?
Captain, that's quite appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, Captain of the Titanic, because he's gone to the back. Oh, there we go.
So we've got
hit the standing water. He's on wets as well. So that's a shame. We obviously put him off. He's listening to the stream, which is another quite fitting statement as well, considering the weather.
Oh, with it, they're all going to come out tonight. I'm making no apologies for the puns as we see him lose the back end there. That's unfortunate for Captain. So, but he'll pick it up, put his armbands back on. So just
that damage that he picked up, he's actually has come back, but Ben has actually seen off Legion and Butler and has got back up into 3rd place just as they're getting onto the straight. So this is where the tow, we're going to be talking about it quite a lot tonight, because the slipstream is really going to be powerful here with this long straight. Clayjax is in the tow from Danny C,
so he's going to fend off.
Him.
Ooh, he's managed to just get the move. He's got the undercut sort of move between, but Ben's going to make it 3 wide. I'm just going to come out of this view here, but Ben's on the outside, a bit vulnerable, but he's got the better drive. He's going to have the inside for the next corner.
Absolutely brilliant move there from Ben. He read that perfectly. Whilst Danny was holding the inside line and trying to fend off Clayjax was basically in the middle, and Ben just absolutely said, right, okay, well, I'm going to break on the racing line and see the lot of you around the outsiders. Legion outbraked himself in the background and shot off into the distance. There he goes.
And that's how you go from 3rd to 1st.
That is how you go from 3rd to 1st.
What a move.
Fantastic move there from in, and this is exactly what he needs as well. He's
and
in
we
this
know
fight for the championship. He's 5 points behind Clayjax at the moment.
But we know how good Ben is in the wet.
Yeah, we've seen it time and again, haven't we? And his car control is absolutely fantastic. We saw him drifting quite well at Suzuka.
Oh, and Spa was another one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Spa was another one. So we've seen him. Oh, sorry, yeah, it was Spa. That was the one I was thinking of. My apologies.
That made the highlights real.
It did. It needed to, didn't it?
100%.
He's going to do any Tokyo drifting, seeing as we're in Japan this week.
But we can get a proper.
Going to carry it on.
Very well done, Adam. Good one. I like that one. We're not scraping the barrel yet, although people may think we are.
This is the quality that you can expect from us, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch the viewers drop off.
I was going to say, if this is your first time watching, I apologise.
Oh no, this is all part of the humour. But we'll see now. Look at Ben is pulling away down the main straight here, but this is where we'll see the slipstream come into effect as Ben takes the fastest lap. Impressive in the wet, so that's an important point for Ben. That puts him potentially 4 points behind now. He's reduced his deficit from 5 to 4, but Clayjax interestingly takes the racing line there. Ben goes a bit wider, but Clayjax, he's in the slipstream. He's 7/10 behind at the moment. We've got 13 watching, so we've not put them off yet, Adam. There's time yet.
Not yet. Yeah,
as we see Clayjax go purple.
Well, so Clayjax is on the intermediates, isn't he? And
Ben is on the wets,
stopped.
isn't he?
Can't remember.
Ben's on the wets.
So
interestingly, what tyres is Danny on? He's on the intermediates as well. So
it has stopped raining, so we might start to see a bit of a drying
the wipers
line.
come off.
The wipers are off, so which is they're a little bit spread out here, aren't they? But
Would you call that an April
yeah,
shower?
yeah, yeah, an April shower in August. But Danny's gone purple as well, but then we won't know fully until they all cross the line, because it's starting to dry up a little bit here.
I'm just going to quickly drop down to Legion, has got, as you see, that there's a lot of standing water on the outside, and bromance resumed, Adam, but the other bromance from season 3.
Yeah, they did have a good fight, didn't they?
Butler will be getting jealous here. He's on the back of Legion here, thinking, "Hang on a minute,
in there.
You're in my spot."
These three that you're watching here, Butler, Legion, and Marty, they're all in the fight for 4th in the championship. So this is an important battle to keep our eyes on as Legion pulls over to the right, gets rid of his penalty. This is going to help Butler.
So I'm just going to have a look at the independent battle here of Matthias, who's right on the back of Ekberg, and he's managing to stay ahead of Tyler, which is very important. But this is, and we got him flash
view, that wasn't it, where they all come down to a tight corner and spread out.
Look at this. Oof, it's very close knit, but then Matthias is the lead independent at the moment, with Swifty taking the second independent place at the moment. But Tyler's right on the back of Swifty. So we're just going to quickly go down to Tyler. Oh, as you see him get a little bit loose there, that was a bit of a risky move for Tyler. As we see him exiting that corner, doing all he can to get to catch Matthias up. Just gets on the power slightly too early. As we see him, we can see it from this angle. Ooh, he just managed to recover it.
Yeah, he really needs to get ahead of Swifty here, because Matthias is leading the independents, and if it finishes like this, Matthias will be equal on points going into the final. So, because that will be the 2-point gap that will close up, so he really needs to. LFC Ben is doing a fantastic job here at holding off Clayjacks, despite being on the wets. But he can get away with this because there's no tyre wear, so he hasn't got to worry too much. But Clayjacks has actually got the fastest lap. As we say that, Ben hasn't really helped his exit there, has he?
He hasn't. But even without tyre wear, he's going to be vulnerable on the wets. So this is where we see the slipstream now, as we see Clayjacks going for the move here, neck and neck. So Danny's getting a double toe. So let's just see what view Danny's got.
Well, Danny saw what Ben did a couple of laps ago, so he's possibly thinking, can I do the same thing? Moves over to the drier part,
but Ben's blocking him.
Ben was forcing Clayjacks onto the wetter side of the circuit. Now he's going to try the switchback. Has not quite got the run through the corner, but if he can get the acceleration, can he get down the inside? Probably not from that distance, I don't think. Nope, so Clayjacks has taken the lead.
And one to watch here, we've got another battle here between these two. These are two guys that race in CC Sim. As we see Ekberg going purple in Anthony Reid's Mondeo, being hounded by Butler. Now they have got the option to pit. We are 8 minutes into this race. That's 8 minutes into this race, still 7 to go. Is anyone going to be brave or... See, Butler's on the Ekberg's on the intermediates. Butler is also on the intermediates. I'm going to say it again, I'm going to call it. I reckon Butler will come in this lap. Potentially.
Yeah, possibly. You might look at it and go, is it going to dry out anymore? Obviously they can see the weather radar, we can't. So if it does dry out anymore and he goes onto the slicks, he might be able to catch it all up if everybody else pits. Gets a bit of an overcut. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be him.
We've got 16 watching, that's brilliant to see. So this is the final of the championship for those tuning in for the first time. This is the 10th round, believe it or not. 20 races in total. I'm going to see...
Ben is under severe pressure from Danny going down the straight there. Danny pushing Ben down the straight, helping him along. Ben's over to the right hand side, trying to cool his tyres, trying to defend the position, but I don't think that's really going to help him. Are we going to see anybody taking that dive to the pits? just over 5 minutes to go. Can Ben see this off?
But Ben is the vulnerable one here.
He is, because he's on the wets. Danny's got the grip, but he's on the outside for this next corner.
But Ben's got the he's got the inside line, so he should have the advantage here. He's forcing Danny around the outside, but then Danny's got the better position now for this right-hander. As we see, that was a move. That was very, very close from Danny C. Getting it on the curbs. That was a bit of a code brown for Ben. And for Danny.
Code brown for Danny as well, I think, wasn't it? He absolutely could see him taking another car out if he wasn't careful there. Let's have a look. Just a bit of a twitch, wasn't it?
It was. He's forced Ben round the outside, but Ben won't mind that. It's keeping his tyres cool, so we'll just come back out of that. And we'll just go to the Clayjacks at the moment, who's got a 3-second lead on the intermediate tyres. As Adam pointed out before, there's no tyre wear. So we got to the 10-minute stage here, with 5 minutes remaining. So the only people are potentially, depending on the position they're in, but Ben is managing to hold his own with Danny C here. He's managed to get the position back from Danny. We missed that. So Ben's doing a fantastic job here on a drying track. It's not completely dry, as we see from the water gauge. It's just on the cusp of there is a definite dry line, as we've seen them both coming in. Or are they? They did this last. They've done this before.
Last time we raced here in season 3, you
they
can
kept
never
doing
tell
it.
whether they're pitting because they hug that right-hand side. That's where all the water is, obviously. So that's where Ben wants to be. Moves over onto the drying line. I can't see anybody making a pit stop now with three minutes to go. I reckon they're just gonna. They know that there's no tyre wear, so they're just gonna run this to the end. But this is looking very, very good for Clayjacks now. He's got quite a gap out front.
I decided to be charitable for once, Adam.
Really?
I was going to put tyre wear on. I was going to put tyre wear on this.
Or in the sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not tell them.
No, but I thought, even that's. But we see what we're focusing on here. We've got Marty in 4th place. What a brilliant result, and Ekberg holding off some fast charging cars in the likes of. Well, Matthias is now the lead independent.
Well, Legion's disappeared, and so too has Butler. So I'm wondering if they have pitted, or whether they've got involved in something and made a mistake, because they
Butler
were
is just coming into
Butler's
view
in
there.
The background.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm wondering whether they got involved in something, made a
Can't
mistake.
see Legion.
Perhaps.
He's still on track, but this is a very important result for Matthias. And interestingly, I'm just going to see where Tyler is. Oops, sorry. Tyler is back down in 12th place with Legion right at the back of the grid. So Tyler...
Legion's pitted and he's now on racing mediums. That's why he's so far back. But he's
okay, I wonder if Tyler's
down,
pitted.
So
Tyler is on the softs.
Tyler's pitted as well.
Has he got the time? Has he got 2 minutes?
Yeah, I can't see that.
I can't see him making up enough positions. I don't think that was a really brave... Well, it was a brave call, but...
He's only going to have one more... Yeah, he's only going to have one more lap, isn't he? And Matthias is already on to his final lap, so Matthias obviously isn't going to pit. So unless something really drastic happens here, that wasn't really the best call there from Tyler.
No, but Marty, who is also on the intermediates, I believe, he is managing to hold these off, as we can see the battle raging ahead. So we're just going to see what Danny has got. If he's got a full touring car view of the Honda Accord of James Thompson, coming down to this awkward left-hander that if you run wide, you're straight on the damp part of the track here. Which we see Ben getting a little bit loose there, but Ben, as we know, is on the wet tyre, and to hold off Marty, who's on the intermediates, which is the better tyre. This is the tyre that's going to work well in these conditions here. Ben is managing to make these wets work.
Don't forget, with Ben being on the wets, he can move offline onto that wet part of the circuit and keep the
that's
level.
very true, Adam.
Whereas Danny, he's got the intermediates, he's got to be a bit more careful on the wetter part of the circuit, but he's got an advantage on the drier part. So let's just see now, where's Clayjacks? Is he going to get across the line? Yes, he probably is. So he's going to have one more lap to go. So too is Ben, and so too is
He's
Danny.
pulled
I
out
would
an
have thought.
8-second lead.
Yeah, well, those two behind him has been fighting.
Make that 9. And the fastest lap.
And the fastest lap as well. So he's determined, isn't he?
We've seen this before, I think, Adam. So that has put Ben's deficit back up to 5 points. No, it won't be 5. See where Ben finishes now. If Ben can maintain his second, what Ben needs.
It's up to 6 points if you count the fastest lap, and then
that's right.
It'll be a further 3 on top of that if Ben finishes second. Ben absolutely needs to stay second, but Danny hasn't got it all his own way either, because Marty has really caught these guys up.
I don't know whether to stay on this battle or watch Clayjax come across the line. Let me know when Clayjax is approaching the line.
Yeah, we've got a bit of time yet, but
this is a battle royale developing here. So
Ben will be loving this, seeing Marty catch up Danny, because he's thinking, that's it, you give Danny a bit of a workover, give me a bit of a breather, and I can finish second here.
Exactly.
Danny's not going to do anything stupid, Marty's not going to do anything stupid, but they're all out for their own championship and their own results. Look how close these guys are getting now. Clayjax is going through the final sectors, the final 2 corners, so Clayjax has just got 2 corners to go now, and this is not doing his championship any harm at all. 10 seconds up the road.
As we can see this battle raging in the background here, it still stayed in the same order, but as we see Clayjax coming across the line here to take the win of the sprint in the final here for my British Touring Car Championship. Job well done. So let's go back to LFC Ben. Is Danny going to get the slip? Ben is going to hold on to second place with Danny in third, Marty in fourth, from Matthias in 5th place. That's a great result for Matthias. Lead independent in Rob Gravitt's Honda. Look at that close formation coming through. So Butler sneaks a 6th place there. That was a great result for Butler. Ekberg lost a few places at the end there. He was on for a good result there. Hang on a minute. We've got this screen again.
Yeah, do you keep on putting this up yourself, or is it?
Well, we shouldn't knock it, really, should we? Let's just save the replay before I forget, and we'll go through the results. Go on, Adam. I'll let you.
Right. Okay, I've got that photograph anyway. So Clayjax wins that one. Absolutely vital for his attack on the championship and the fastest lap as well. Ben will be a bit disappointed, but he did actually hold off and into second place, so that's still a great result for Ben, despite the conditions and despite technically being on the wrong tyres at the end. Held off Danny. Danny, outgoing champion, that's probably put pay to his championship hopes now, finishing in 3rd place. But absolutely fantastic result there for Danny. Marty coming through and finishing in 4th place. That was a fantastic result there from Marty. Matthias, lead independent, and that is vital for the independence battle. I'll be doing all my calculations in a short second, but that's going to really help him in the championship for the independents. Butler in 6th place. Great result for Butler, and that's going to help him a little bit for 4th, although he has finished a little bit further behind Marty on that one, but nevertheless still a great result. Haydo in 7th. Ekberg was running up the front there, but he's made up a lot of positions from where he qualified, finishing in 8th place. 9th, I'll just get a photo of that before we run through that one. Got it. So Swifty is 2nd independent, and lead Peugeot as well, so finishing in 9th place. Captain in 10th place, so he made up some ground considering his early spin. Tyler tried a different strategy that just didn't really work out for him, unfortunately, in 11th, and that's going to hurt him in the independents. Legion in 12th, again tried a different strategy, but don't forget he's racing with one hand. And Rooster bringing up the rear in 13th place.
Absolutely brilliant. I'm just while we're on that screen now, I'm just going to catch up with a couple of comments here. 2/10 off, says Tyler. Man, this was in the quali. Carl saying my best quali of the season, I think. I just suck in the rain. I have no grip, says Tyler. And then Captain says he was quicker on the wets in the dry. Which is that's quite amusing. So you've got those results, Adam?
I have got the results, yep.
Oh, we've got Ekberg leaving the room. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm going to be changing the lobby settings again. No, not choosy starting tyres. They don't want to go through that again, do they?
Excuse me if I go quiet. I'm doing maths.
Stay as quiet as long as you like.
Yeah, funny that. Do you want me to go on mute for the rest of the?
I didn't say that, but
you were thinking.
I may have. I'm not going to confirm or deny, but I may have been thinking that. Load settings. Right. So I'm going to load a feature practice lobby for them. You don't need to look away for this, Adam. Well, yes, because the tyre wear.
Right, I'm doing my best Rachel Riley impression at the moment, so you'll be okay.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. Right, you've got a 10-minute practice session here with your tyre and fuel wear that you all need to be looking at now. As I've said before in previous streams, no one knows these values until now. This is to prevent people perfecting the best strategy and it not being a fair race. So this is what they need to look at. So yeah, they've got all tyres available as it's been designated a wet race or races. So yeah, as they've all witnessed that, so I'm going to change the event settings to the feature practice. There won't be a race for 15 minutes. I'm just going to put in here practice lobby. We're not doing too bad on time, Adam. It's 8:30 now, so yeah, we're not doing too bad.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
16. Nesby. Who's that? Sorry if you're watching. Let me just make sure I kick the right one. And hopefully we've got Ekberg. We've got him back. We've got the Flying Swede back in the lobby.
He had some issues on Discord the other day, didn't he? Somebody hacked him, did I hear it?
That's right, yeah. I believe his account got hacked, which is never good to hear. So, yeah, just make sure everybody's keeping up to date with the security systems and just being ultra cautious with any friend requests, anything like that. So, yeah, just pays to be very careful. It doesn't happen very often, but it's very inconvenient when it does. So as you see Tyler here on screen, so he's testing the racing mediums. So this is the track, the full length track, and this is where you do turn right on the first part of the chicane, and if you go straight on this one, you're
yeah. Is there a barrier across there? I think there is a barrier.
You're up some sort of creek. Yes. I was going to say without a paddle, but I don't know.
That was the first race.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'd have been. Yeah, well, you'd have definitely needed a paddle in the first race.
Right. Okay. So at the moment, as it stands, we've got Clayjacks on 196, with Ben on 187. So that's 9 points between them now, going into the final. So Clayjacks has stretched it out a little bit. Ben really needs to win with the fastest lap, and Clayjacks to have some problems here to close that gap in.
I didn't think it would be as big a gap as that.
No, well, he got pole and the fastest lap did Clayjacks, and Ben finishing second, so that's 12 to 15 points there.
That's right.
That's another 3, correct. So that's where it came in. So it was 4 points between them as they went into it. Danny is marooned now in third place. He's 20 points back from Ben. So,
but anything can happen, Adam.
Danny is set in third.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes, he's 20 points. Yeah, okay.
He's 20 points behind Ben.
I was just trying not to condemn him before he's even raced.
Unfortunately, the maths don't lie on that one. But where it does come interesting is with Matthias winning and Tyler getting third in the independents, they are tied on points.
Oh.
So Tyler needs to finish ahead of Matthias because they can't tie on points now. But if they did, Matthias would win on count back for the amount of wins he's had.
So for in order to Tyler to win.
Tyler to win, he has to beat Matthias. He's got absolutely no choice.
So it's basically a straight out fight now.
It's a straight fight. Whoever finishes ahead wins the championship in the independents.
Oh,
that
my
makes the
word.
maths nice and easy. Thank you, Tyler, for making that interesting for us.
Yeah, I'm not sure he did it on purpose. I don't think he wanted it to go as close as that.
Well, it's made the maths easy, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that one. Renault have pretty much, well, they have sealed up the manufacturers now, barring any mistakes. But if for them to lose it, then Clayjacks would have to lose the drivers as well in order to do that. So they are.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Adam. We've got a comment in the chat. He's Marty says Ekberg is referring to Ekberg. He's forgot to take the Swedish meatballs out of the boot. So he dropped a few places, but captain's coming in the chat with man the lifeboats. So
it's another wet race, right? Okay.
I'm just going to put another good luck message in here in the chat to everyone for the final.
The manufacturers, Renault is now on 161, with Honda on 149 and Audi on 139. So that's pretty much not going to change, barring any big issues. So yeah, both championships are yet to be decided. There's 16 points available for the main drivers, with only 9 points between Clayjacks and Ben, so that's definitely up for grabs.
I'm just going to quickly recharge my glass, Adam. I'm going to hand over.
Yeah, you carry on. So we're seeing Ben out on track here. He will be a little bit disappointed with how that sprint race went, being on technically the wrong tyres, but he's still in the fight. And he, along with Tyler, is the only two drivers who have competed in every round this season. So, you know, huge congratulations to those guys for participating in every round. That's not to say anything against the drivers who haven't been able to, but we appreciate everybody who races with us. But the fact that they've stuck with it and they've carried on. Ben's had a couple of dud rounds. He'll be the first to admit that. He will probably, if he doesn't win this championship, will look back on those rounds and think, what if? But it's been a fantastic result for him. He was new to us this season, has come in absolutely on the attack since the start. The only one really that's put any real fight to Clayjacks when Clayjacks has been racing. Clayjacks hasn't had it all his own way because of Ben, so we congratulate him for that. It's been a fantastic season, whether he wins or not. Been absolutely brilliant. So we've still got Ben out on screen. Sorry, Jimmy, I thought you were going to talk then.
No, I was about to, but I started coughing.
Oh, okay.
So Swedish meatballs removed, and let's see if this. Oh, look at the tyre wear after 4 laps. Wow, that's on softs. So they're all testing various different tyre compounds. Let's see what Danny C's testing. He's testing the mediums. I said tasting then.
You got meatballs on the brain.
I have, yes. You don't want to be tasting these tyres. They won't taste too good. So at the moment we've got a 148.3 from LFC Ben, which won't mean that we need to set the grid, Adam.
Yes, let's do that before we get going. Let's get me pictures up. Okay.
I can do the first one.
Now you can do this one. You can put them all to the bottom now. So Clayjacks, then Ben, then Danny, then Marty.
Nearly put Matthias down there then.
Well, Matthias is the next one, so you can put him down now.
Oh right, okay.
Then Butler. And Hendo.
Excuse me. Yep.
And then Ekberg.
Yep.
Swifty.
Oh, I've got a message in the chat. Hang on. Yep.
Captain.
Yep. Oh my God! Look. Oh, I know what's going to happen now.
Tyler, Legion, and Rooster.
Oof. Look where Tyler is.
And Rooster. Where's Rooster?
That should be right now.
There he is. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. So we got Rooster, Legion, Tyler, Captain, Swifty, Ekberg, Hado, Butler, Matthias, Marty, Danny, Ben, and Clayjax.
Cool. That's set. Change lobby. Well, yes, I know. But have we had 10 minutes yet? No, we haven't had 10 minutes. This is the practice lobby. Who was typing in the chat? Who was trying to hurry things on? Who was it? Butler. Calm down, man.
Hang on a minute. No, I know what he's saying. You've got to change. You haven't changed the lobby yet onto the actual race lobby.
No,
so
I haven't.
So you've set the grid.
Oh.
We'd have to redo the grid again.
Right. Yes. Sorry. Right.
Yeah, that's all right. Let them do their 10 minutes. That's all right.
Yes,
we got it. We got it.
All right. Calm down. Calm down.
Captain Faddy.
No, it won't. Sack the host, says Marty. I'll give you right. I tell you what position was Marty in on the grid?
Yeah, I think it was last, wasn't it?
Last, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I will now change. No, it won't. No. Wait a minute.
He's trying to back out of it now, is Marty? Oops, sorry, Tyler.
Right. Load settings. Here we go. I'm just going to load it, so you don't have to look at them. Oh, they're still initializing, that's why. Right, so we're just going to have to get straight on the grid.
No, it hasn't changed the lobby yet, has it?
No. No, it won't let me change it until they all enter. Right, so here we go, the usual. Oh no, I can change it.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, you've got.
No, I can't. While they're actually loading in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they need to be loaded in, then change it. Right, there we go. Edit event settings, load settings, final feature. Change event settings. There we go.
That's better.
Right, so now we're going to have to be quick. Right, so change grid order.
Hang on, you've got to wait for them to load in yet.
Oh, bugger, I have too quick, won't I?
Go on, boys, quick as you can, please.
Quick. I lose patience when I have to keep putting this in. Right, there we go, quick.
Right, okay, so Clayjack's at the bottom.
Where is he? He is at the bottom.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on. It might have done. Hang on. So let me read it out then from the bottom. Clayjack's, Ben, Danny, Marty, Matthias.
Yeah.
Butler.
Hado.
Ekberg.
Oh no, that is. Oh,
Ekberg's not. He's there. He is there.
Is he? Where?
He's not on that screen. He's not on that screen, but he's loaded in.
Yeah, but he's the last to load in again. So every time. Right. So now.
Try again.
Now he is. Right,
that's all right. Okay. He's in the right place. I think he's in the right place. Right.
Clayjax, LFC Ben,
yeah,
Danny, Marty,
Matthias, Butler, Hado,
Ekberg,
Swifty, Captain, Tyler, Legion, and Rooster.
Oh, it has set it so we can.
Cool. Yeah.
Hado Swifty is on wets. Okay.
Well, that's up to him.
Well. Okay. Right. So, apologies for the balls up, but you should be used to that now. It's
I was going to say it's the final. We've done 10 rounds of this. Why would we be used to it by now?
exactly right. So, for the final time this season, Adam, I'll give the cat. Oh, come on.
I was going to say I did the sprint.
Yeah,
you do the
yeah.
feature.
So for the final time this season, Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship here at Fuji International Speedway. This is the final feature race, which will decide both championships, the drivers and the independents, both set on a knife edge, both to be decided in the next 30 minutes. So by the end of this race, we will have 2 new champions. So without any further jabbering from me, let's get this race underway.
Well, it's going to be interesting if Swifty hasn't changed his tyres. But...
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. So Rooster will be starting on pole. Remember, it's a rolling start for the feature race. Legion is in second, so that wasn't actually a bad decision in the sprint, was it, to change tyres? Because it means now that he's starting at the front on the sprint race and he's got nothing to lose. So
Swifty has changed his tyres,
fantastic.
Which is good to see. Right. As the sun is setting here at Fuji,
setting on the championship as well.
Correct. So Rooster leads the grid away in Charlie Cox's Mondeo. So let's see. Oh, Ekberg. Yeah, definitely shifted the meatballs. Yeah, he's definitely making some moves there. He's put the sauce in now. He's mixing them up.
What happened to Tyler? Because he just absolutely dropped like a stone off of that start. I don't know what's going on with Tyler. He's just shot straight on. Was he not ready? And he's left the room. So I'm wondering whether Tyler had an issue with his wheel.
Hang on.
Or a
I'm going to restart. Right, I'm going to restart.
Yeah, Tyler's disappeared for some reason.
I'm not having it when it's set like that. I'm going to restart. All leave the race, please. Tyler, get back in the room now. I'm going to restart the race, mate. I don't know what happened then. Red flag. Thank you, Danny. Oh, he's not. He said he can't win. Of course, he can win. It's still possible for Tyler to win. He just needs to beat Matthias.
He's just got to beat Matthias. He just needs to beat
GT7
Matthias.
is rebooting. Oh, and maybe his game crashed. Oh, maybe he sent that message after it kicked him out. Oh, right. Okay, now I understand his message. Right, okay. Got you. Apologies, everybody. I'm not going to have to there's going to be a delay to the race start. One of the drivers' games crashed, and I'm not continuing the race when there's a championship at stake.
Yeah, so it's only fair. It's only fair.
Oh, hang on. No Wi-Fi and game. How's he managed? Oh, he's typing on his phone then, is he?
Yeah, because he's on the stream, isn't he?
Right.
Well, it wouldn't be a final if we didn't have some kind of technical issues.
Exactly. So Tyler, let me know what's going on. I see my life flash in front of me in my rearview mirror, says Marty. So I think
I'm not surprised. Absolutely.
When his game crashed, I think.
Yeah, he was probably looking in his mirror, and then he just saw Tyler. He's back in. This is it. This is what we want to see.
Oh, fantastic! He said it's checking network. He says in the chat. Oh, that is a relief. I'm sitting there sweating because I'm thinking, oh, I don't want it. I'd never want to see that.
Do you want to check the grid just to make sure?
I'm back, says Tyler. Woof. Right, so let's just... That's the grid there on the left, on the right.
Yeah. I'm just going to double check. So we got Clay Jacks, Ben,
Danny,
Marty, Matthias, Butler, Haydo, Ekberg, Swifty, Captain, Tyler, Legion, and Rooster. Fantastic.
Right. So,
Tyler, don't touch anything apart from the throttle, buddy. Leave it alone. Anybody else in the house that's on internet, tell them to go away.
Yeah, this takes priority. Right. So,
and after your good intro as well.
I will try and do it
again. All again. What did you say? Can you remember?
Right, I'll do it again. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here in my British Touring Car Championship with Jimmy Codger, this is the final feature race here at Fuji International Speedway. There are 2 titles to be decided, drivers and independents, both set on a knife edge. This is a 30-minute endurance race with strategy, with tyre wear, fuel usage. So by the end of 30 minutes, we're going to see 2 new champions crowned. All that's left for me to say, and Adam, I speak for Adam as well, is good luck everybody. Go out there, have fun, give it your best shot. No one can ask for any more. If it's good enough, it's good enough. If it isn't, then that's it. That's it. You just go out there and just give it your all. There's bound to be plenty of fireworks. So in 3, 2, 1, let's get this feature race underway. Marty, watch your rear view mirror. And Tyler, oh, right. So, oh, that's a nice view, I like that.
Well, it's been a long wait for this final, hasn't it? But we're finally here again. So,
that's interesting. It's showing Rooster in the background there, as he leads the grid away here. Everybody, I'm just going to make sure everybody have watched that counter in the top. Give it the beans, says Marty in the chat. So here we go for the second time. So Marty will be a bit nervous in this corner here as we see Matt Neal's Primera, lights blazing. So coming down to the first corner, this is a tight right-hander. So Legion finds himself right in the lead of the race at the moment. So Tyler is doing what he needs to do. He needs to basically, as Lewis would say, it's hammer time. He needs to make as many positions as he can. Doesn't want Rooster holding him up, really. So we've got to see.
Well, he doesn't need to actually win the independence. It's Tyler. He just needs to finish ahead of Marty. It's just positions. That's it. As long as he finishes ahead, he will do it. Oh,
Rooster, this is not what Tyler needs. Rooster, right? I'm going to say it on stream. Your reserve, stay out of the battle, please. Race, enjoy it, but when you've got championships at stake, please don't make it. I'm not trying to script it, but yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Braked himself there. He forgot what course.
He went on the short course. A number of them have done it.
A couple of them have done it. A couple of them have done it. They've all forgotten that they're on the long circuit.
So let's just see this now. To see a replay. That's what happens when you go straight on.
That's what happens when you forget where you're going.
Interestingly, Matthias has done the same thing.
No, it's Marty, I think it was. Matthias stayed on the circuit.
Okay.
Marty. So Legion's still leading. Tyler is still second.
Let's run through the grid. So
he's got everybody behind him.
So we've got Legion one-handed, not racing competitively.
Apparently.
So in first place, with Tyler in second place, Swifty in third place. Swifty's getting a bit dizzy up there, and Tyler can't believe his luck. So at the moment we've got Tyler, Swifty, followed by Ekberg, LFC Ben already up into fifth place, which is very important for the championship, and Butler right on his tail, with Matthias already giving Butler a hard time. So Matthias is already making some headway. Look at this, we've got a 3 wide into this right-hander here. So Marty's on the chart. You've got me at it, Adam. Matthias,
it's easily done. They're both in white cars with yellow bits on. So
okay, is that our excuse?
That's my excuse. I don't know what yours is.
My excuse is you've corrupted me.
I've corrupted you, right? Fair enough.
So we've got Matthias, as I was saying, making a charge here, but Danny C is right on his tail. So let's just quickly go to Danny C and just see the view he's got as he makes a move.
Watch out for Clayjacks down the inside.
So that's another move made. That's Clayjacks working his way through. So we've got three abreast here. We've got Butler, Matthias and Danny all fighting for the same track position here. So meanwhile, Tyler has lost his second place. How far has Tyler dropped? He's dropped into 5th position at the moment. So let's just come back out of this view. So maybe Tyler's had a bit of an issue there, but that's LFC Ben up into 4th place. So he's trying to leg it away from Clayjacks. He can see him in the background. He knows where Clayjacks is. So Clayjacks, LFC Ben won't be nervous just yet. So as we see, look at this battle.
It's a long way to go in this race, isn't there? They've got plenty of time to sort it out amongst themselves, but Ben really does need a few cars between him and Clayjacks if he's going to have any chance at winning this championship now, with a 9-point gap. He's down in 4th, so he really needs to make up a few more positions here. He's lining up Ekberg, who's doing a fantastic job at holding off the former championship leader.
And speaking of championship leaders, we've got the pair of them together. At the moment, we've got Tyler and Clayjacks both together now, so this will be an interesting move. So we've got Jason Plato versus Matt Neal. So
not for the first time.
No, this was a very familiar sight back in the day.
It's a sign of things to come, wasn't it? They didn't actually have too many battles in Super Touring, but later on it is, and that's starting to rain.
Oh, halt!
That is starting to rain.
Where?
So this is,
yeah.
Whereabouts are they? So
I never even saw the wipers come on.
No, I just suddenly the wipers are on now, but it just suddenly started to deluge as they came down into that corner. They're all obviously on the slicks at the moment, so they'll be frantically trying to work out, do they get another lap in? So Legion, he's started on the races soft and completely destroyed his left front tyre, so he'll be happy that the rain's come in because he needs to pit for tyres anyway. So he's got a 5-second gap against Swifty, so Legion will be pitting for fresh tyres regardless of whether it's
are they winding us up or are they going in?
No,
oh, look at the weather has drastically changed. So Swifty is in 2nd place.
Everybody will be going in.
Ekberg has gone back out.
Ekberg bailed, so Clayjacks has cut the corner there. That's going to be a penalty. So there was a couple of got
definitely a penalty for Ekberg. He was just on his way into the pits.
Well, it won't be. It won't be because he didn't actually go into the pits, so he can cut that line. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true. Oh no, can you?
No, it won't matter because he stayed on track. He stayed on track, so
yes.
He will not get a penalty. But Clayjacks probably will. LFC Ben probably will because they didn't go round that bollard and they went over that red. Unless they've tested it and they found out that you don't get a penalty. Captain stayed out. Rooster stayed out.
Are we seeing the Swedish Driftmaster going to pull a fast one here? Can he manage to keep it on the black stuff? So who? It was 4 or 5 that didn't pit. We know Legion pitted. I don't think Rooster pitted.
Yeah, no, Rooster stayed out. Captain stayed out. So they've all stayed out on these racing mediums.
I wish they hadn't.
I think they're beginning to wish they hadn't as well.
Oh,
how much he's drifting around.
That is now throwing it down.
Absolutely, like ice. Look at that. There's no chat. Well, good pivot. So that's 3-second penalty for Captain.
Hang on, no, 3 points for Captain for that spin.
Well, it's 3.5 with Pike, wasn't it? Because the way he drifted off in that weather. This is what slick tyres on a.
The judges are all holding up the marker boards here. I've got a 10 in my hand. Yep. There you go.
As he dives into the wall head first, picks up a bit of damage for his trouble as well. So I'm wondering where he got that 3-second penalty. I'm wondering whether it was just because he drove off the track a little bit. But so LFC Ben is in a very good, strong position here. He's probably Oh, he's net third because he's behind Clayjacks, who's on the intermediates. So, everybody's trying. Oh, his captain's left the room for some reason, which is annoying. But nevertheless, he was sliding around all over the place anyway. But at least he's out of everybody's way. LFC Ben is hunting down Clayjack. Now I'm assuming, as Ekberg pits, I'm assuming Clayjacks is on the intermediates as well. This is going to put Legion back into the lead.
Clayjacks is on the wets. Interesting.
This is interesting. So this
ignore
is
the fuel warning.
Yep, they've all taken their penalty. All of them had penalties there, so that was all from crossing the line and at the pit entry. They all slowed down at the same rate, so they'd all done the same thing. So it's interesting to see that Clayjacks has gone on to the wets and Legion is on the inters. This is a reverse strategy as to what everybody did in the sprint race. As Matthias looking down the inside of LFC Ben into the first corner. I didn't see.
I was going to say they're all line astern.
Yeah, another boat reference there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're going to keep on seeing. It's getting really dark as well.
Look at this. Let's just go on. Let's go on board with Clayjacks. And sorry, let's go on board with Ben and let's just see what he can see. As it's properly turned dark now, you can see the mist coming over the mountains here. Or sorry, rain. But it's certainly treacherous out there, isn't it, Adam? That's. What would you say? I mean, the water gauge is just crept over into the wet tyre category.
I mean,
but
kind of technically, Ben is he's on the intermediates, but if he's looking at the weather gauge and he can see that it's going to, or he's possibly even counting on it drying up later, or as he breaks himself a little bit into there, he's not got as much grip as Clayjacks, but he doesn't really need it at this stage. If it starts to dry up, he's going to have. We saw it in the sprint race, didn't we? With a difference in the tyre wear.
That's right. But we've.
So, where's Danny? Danny's down in 8th. Tyler's up into 7th, behind Matthias, which is not where he wants to be.
So Tyler's in 7th. So where's Matthias? Matthias must be in 5th.
Matthias is up in 5th. Yeah. Matthias.
So what tyres did Matthias go on? Matthias went on the intermediates also.
Yep, so Matthias currently, he will be winning the independence as it stands because he's in front of Tyler. He doesn't need to win the independence in terms of the race, he just needs to finish ahead of Tyler.
But Tyler can see Matthias, so he just needs...
He can also see Danny be up right behind him as well. So
that was a move. Yeah, so Danny's making a move on Tyler. These have been racing together. Tyler was very close to Danny in the practice lobbies, from what I've been told. So...
Well, Tyler, if he's got any nous about him, he needs to let Danny go through and follow Danny, and Danny will then drag him up to the back of Butler and up to the back of Matthias.
That's right. He needs to stay in the slipstream, and he'll save fuel.
Yeah, just don't bother fighting him. Don't bother fighting him. Just stick with him, Tyler. Stick with him, and he'll pull you up. He'll pull you up to the guys in front, and then your strategy will come good at the end.
Coaching by Codger and Bath.
Well, he was used to driving around with spotters, wasn't he? He had people sorting out his strategy until they cocked it up at Autopolis.
Yeah, I think some of them went and took a shower mid-race.
Well, they definitely have in this one.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly go to Legion, who's on the intermediates. Interestingly, the gap now, so he's actually maintained. That's a live first place, because they've all pitted.
Yeah, and he's got a good 6-second gap ahead of Clayjacks. He's on the intermediate tyres, even though it's technically it's wet conditions, isn't it? Like, well, you know it's wet conditions, but it's for wet tyres. He's half on fuel, so he's pretty good on the fuel. Bearing in mind he's doing this on pad, so he's actually in a good strong position anyway, because of his reactions on the pad are going to be a lot better in the wet.
That's right.
He's going to be favoured in the wet on the pad.
So let's just quickly go on board with Ben and see what he sees. This rain is not easing up, is it?
Look how many times he's having to flick the throttle before he can get onto full power just to control the wheel spin. He's being dropped by Clayjacks a little bit, but he won't be too worried about that at this stage. There's still a long way to go in this race, still over just under 18 minutes. And,
yes, we've not reached the halfway stage yet, so this is definitely going to involve... Yeah, they've got to watch the fuel. But is it me, or is it getting heavier?
Yeah, Yeah, well, that water bar has gone up a little bit since we last saw it, so this is probably one of the reasons why Clayjax is pulling away from Ben a little bit, because he's on the wet.
Just going to go and focus on Tyler and make sure. Well, he's not managed to stay with Danny, but Tyler's on the intermediates, which I would say in these conditions is a little bit treacherous, but...
Well, the majority of them are on the intermediates, so he's on the same strategy as most of them.
That's right.
It's only Clayjax that I've seen that's on the wet, so I wonder what Marty's on, because he's normally quite good in the wet as well, just behind Tyler. He's on the inters as well, so yeah, the majority of the field, with the exception of Clayjax so far, seem to be on the intermediate tyres. Legion's still got the fastest lap at the moment at 1:48.5.
I was expecting to see Marty on mediums.
Yeah, wouldn't have put it past him.
This is just a normal day in Scotland, isn't
it? yeah. He's like, what's everybody complaining about? This is fine.
Got some messages in the chat here. Sorry about the chicane from Marty, but that's fine. Sorry, I can't. Well, it's your characters. I'm not sure who. Blue Crab. Thanks for joining the chat. James, I know it's probably not your fault, but how is it always wet for the last 3? Oh, it's definitely my fault, Blue Crab.
not
your fault.
I
mean, if I tried to deny that live on stream, I'd probably get called out for the rest of the year.
Definitely.
This race is pure survival, says Blue Crab. Oh no, it's 100% my fault. I actually organised the weather, Blue Crab. So yeah, sit back and enjoy this one. Thank you for joining in. I've not seen you in the chat before. But,
well, he's going to enjoy this race with a name like Blue Crab, isn't he? It's
Blue
Crab weather. I'm surprised you didn't see that one.
Well, I must admit I didn't see that one. But we've got Marty here. Let's just go on board with Marty. He is pushing Tyler down the straight here. So we've got Marty on half a tank. He's pretty good. We've got 18 watching. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. This is brilliant. This is turning out to be another absolute cracker. As Tyler goes slightly wide there.
Bit of a twitch, but he's got a good run out of the corner nevertheless, so that won't worry him too much. It would have panicked Marty a little bit, because he wouldn't have wanted to slide into Tyler.
No, that's right. And we're just going to go quickly pay a visit to Swifty here, who's managing to hold off Ekberg.
Has Matthias lost some time? Where's Matthias gone? Did I see Matthias is now suddenly just in front of Tyler? Yes, so Matthias has lost out to Butler and Danny.
So the gap is now 4.6 seconds. So now this is going to be a straight dogfight. So
this is going to give Tyler some inspiration, isn't it? Now that he can actually properly see Matthias, he knows he's the next one up the road, and all he's got to do is finish ahead of him to take the championship.
That's right. And you see, they've got the access to the weather radars. This is going to be a case of who blinks first.
Well, the guy we need to watch really is Butler, because if anyone's going to blink first, it's going to be him. He's catalyst for the weather, isn't he?
What are those sticks, Adam, that they hold in front of him and they wave if there's water?
Oh, I can't think.
Butler's got the reverse version, hasn't he?
Yeah, I want to call it a davit, but it isn't a davit. What is it?
It's something. Anybody in the chat and inform us on that?
Come on, Blue Crab, you'll know that
one,
surely.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like a Y-shaped stick, as we see Legion coming in from the lead of the race, mainly for fuel, not tyres. So that has given Clayjax the lead of this race on the wet tyres.
We know that Legion is always one for going aggressive on the strategy. He started on the slicks, and then he went straight out on the intermediates, and he hasn't wound the fuel back. He's on not
even he's going to change tyres in this. Not a chance. He's just going in for fuel. He's staying on his intermediates. So meanwhile we missed, let's just see if I can get that, we missed the change of the lead, because LFC Ben managed to get a move done, as we see here, into T1, and managed to hold the lead down the inside. It took a few corners.
That was very brave, considering that Clayjax is on the wet tyres, which is the proper tyre for these conditions. The fact that he managed to do that, Ben, on the intermediates, down the inside on the wettest part of the track, that was very impressive. To not slide into Clayjax.
He's misheard what I said on the comms. It's not a fat stick, Blue Crab. What we were talking about, we were trying to the stick that people hold in front of them to find water. A wooden stick. It's like a V-shaped stick. We can't remember the name for it. We were joking that Butler's got one of those in the boot, and to detect when it's dry enough to go onto slicks. If you can't help us out, don't feel you have to. So LFC Ben is
googling now, won't he?
Yeah, exactly. So LFC Ben is drifting there. He's managed to go wide, so that's opened the door for Clayjacks. He's going to have a quick look. I'm just going to go on board with Clayjacks. Ben just opened the door slightly to Clayjacks there, and he did a Joe Biden. He had a pretty good sniff, but then Ben shut the door pretty immediately.
Well, it was a good line there from Ben because it allowed him to get the wheel straight sooner and get the good run out of the corner. So are they going to be pitting? They're doing this again, aren't they? We still don't know if they're going to be pitting or not. Ben is, and Clayjacks has stayed out. So Clayjacks has obviously decided.
I'm just going to focus on this battle here. I'm just going to come out of this battle now. So Tyler has closed the gap by half a second.
Danny's in, Butler's in.
Now then, interesting. I just want to see what Tyler does now. So Tyler is going to have to come in. Well, let's see what Matthias is. I've lost position of Matthias now, so that must mean he's in 5th place.
Matthias stayed out. And Tyler has come in for fuel. Butler was on the wets, so...
I'm looking at Marty.
That was the impressive one.
Right, okay, so Tyler... This is going to be interesting. Matthias has stayed out, because he's got the fuel to do so, but Tyler has gone for the undercut strategy. Now, could this... It's all important what tyres... Has Tyler changed tyres? He was on the intermediates, wasn't he, Adam?
Tyler was on the intermediates, so I would have thought he'd stay on the intermediates. There's no point in going out on the slicks yet. Yeah, he's on the inters.
Full tank of fuel.
Butler had gone on to... Was on the mediums.
Butler's on softs.
Yeah. No, Butler was on the wets, and he's gone on to the intermediates now, so he's on the preferred
Interestingly,
tyre.
just to see what Danny's stayed on the intermediates now. Matthias has got another, I would say, 2 laps, would you say, Adam?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is going to be awkward for him because it's actually starting to dry up. It's stopped raining, it's starting to dry up. They need to pit for fuel, but it's too early for slick tyres. So
he's
going to be interesting for Clayjacks as well because he's running around on the wets at the moment.
So yeah, does Clayjacks? Yeah, that's interesting. That's a very good shout. So let's just see where Clayjacks is on track. So he's good for fuel, so he can afford to do another lap because he's got a 7-point gap. But I think he's going to let it dry out enough to make... He's not reached that level yet.
Yeah, he's trying the long game here. He's really wound the fuel back. There's Matthias in the background, I think, is pitting. Did I see? Yes, Matthias is pitted, so that's obviously for fuel. Look at his tyres. They were absolutely... Did he pit earlier 4 tyres and didn't fuel up? I didn't see it.
Oh, we've got Roger Fowles, Rowie. Forgive me if that's wrong. First time viewer, sorry I missed the earlier races. Not a problem.
They're all on YouTube. Go back and watch them and catch up with.
I have
what's got to this point.
Yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying it. So, yeah, this is going to be an absolutely fantastic race. So this is critical. So let's just see where Tyler is on track now. He is in 8th place. So let's just see where Tyler is. He has come, and Matthias has just exited the pits. So that has put Tyler in a pretty strong position. He's managed. Matthias
he has caught up quite a bit now. Hasn't
2
he?
seconds. So this is the all important battle now. So these two are in a straight dogfight. But Tyler, interestingly, fuel is going to come into play. I would have said. So 11 laps. We've got 9 minutes. What are the lap times?
Yeah, they're over 2 minutes.
They're fine for fuel. I would have
2 minutes a lap, and we've got 8 minutes to go. So
I'm just going to focus on this guy now. This is the current leader of the championship.
Still on wets. He's got possibly another lap of fuel in.
But he's got a 12-second gap. But he's got more than a 12 seconds. He's got 12. Yeah, he's got enough for a pit stop. He's stayed out. He may do one more lap. to
Legion,
guarantee him.
importantly, has got the fastest lap still, so that was done earlier on before it started raining. So nobody's going to beat that at this stage. That's safe.
No, so
Marty,
I think we'll see Clayjacks do one lap now and pit the next lap. And
he's going to have to pit. I reckon he's going to go on to slicks. He's going to go on to probably
mediums, I would have said.
Oh, I don't know. He might be able to get away with the softs.
Do you think?
Well, he's only got to do. What did we saw? Yeah, possibly. It's going to be tight, isn't it? It's going to be tight, but he knows that everybody behind him is going to have to pit as well. So he's played this strategy quite well.
Yeah, but by the time they pit, they might go on the soft, he might go on the meat. Look at the sun setting here at Fuji.
Well, Butler's pulled the cork. Or pulled
he
the
has,
plug,
has he?
we should say.
He's pulled the pin. He's pulled the pin. Oh, he's pulled the plug.
Pulled the plug. Come on, it's a wet race. He's pulled the plug. He's going to go on. He's going to go.
Place your bets, mediums. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's going on to the medium, surely. Surely he's going on to the medium. He didn't even fuel. Softs, right? So he reckons.
We've not got it right yet, have we?
No, nobody's got it right. I don't even think he knows which ones he's going for until he leaves the pits.
So we're going to see Marty coming in. Right, so these two. So importantly now, I just want to focus on this battle between the title contenders for the Independent. Look how close they are. Tyler's got the lead. So
this is the fight for the independents.
This is vitally important. If it stays like this, Tyler will. If I'm right, Tyler will take the title. If
he will, yeah. If he stay, all he's got to do is finish ahead of Matthias, and he will do it because they are tied.
Right, I'm coming off Tyler because I know he watches the stream. I'm not.
Mute the stream, Tyler. Don't listen to us.
Don't look at me. We've got. What's that off, Adam? So we're seeing Clayjacks coming into the pits. So let's just see.
Everybody behind him pitting as well. Everybody else will follow him, surely.
I know what Clayjacks is going to do. He's going to come onto softs and try and take the fastest lap.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he will. He listens to the stream as well, so he
has got.
Is aware of Butler.
5 minutes, which is an out lap and 2 laps. Legion has stayed out. That is interesting. On intermediates. Okay, so LFC Ben has stayed out.
3 laps.
LFC Ben has stayed out on intermediates.
He has. So has Danny. So
this. Oof. Are you having to? Have you just ripped your papers up, Adam?
Oh, I've just. Yeah, there's no point now, is there? I'm going to just wait until.
Tyler's in 4th place overall.
Yeah, he's dragging Matthias along with him. This is the battle for the independents. We need to look at it because it's an important battle. But we
I'm not going to stay
on.
Yeah, but Legion is cooling his tyres down. I don't think Legion's got the tyres to make it. I don't think he's got the fuel.
No, I don't know. I don't think he's got the fuel. So.
But what's the gap? 10 seconds. He could.
No, but when he comes out, he'll be on the correct tyre. He'll come out on softs, and then he will absolutely be on it, put in just enough fuel for a couple of laps, and away he goes. So,
sorry to interrupt you. We've got Bloody in the house, one of our good friends from the main guys from SHP Motorsports. Good evening, Nick. He's been up to his elbows in brake dust this afternoon, doing some brakes on a car, and he said he would jump in. So sit back, Nick. Watch your man here, Tyler. Currently, Tyler has lost a place to Matthias. It's swapped places. This is the current battle for the independents. If it swaps round,
if I was Tyler, I'd pit and go on to softs because I can't see that Matthias is going to get to the end either on the tyres. So Tyler needs to pit. Is Matthias pitting?
They're both. Oh no, they're both pitting.
Surely they're both pitting.
This is going to be hilarious. Oh, this I couldn't wish for a better fit. Oh. Now then.
I'll tell you what, Tyler was really quick going into that pit lane. He gained a lot of positions. So hopefully Tyler is good on fuel. Legion's
LFC
pitting.
Ben is the current leader of a live first place. This will help Ben no end, but Legion still holds the fastest lap. Now Ben is still on intermediates.
So too is Danny behind him.
So
and Legion is going to be interesting to watch. He's now behind Clayjax. He's pitted, and he will have come out on softs.
That's a good shout, Adam. But what's the gap? It's so we look at. Sorry, we're looking at.
We're looking at Hado there. There's Legion. So
the gap is 4 seconds. I don't think he's going to trouble Clayjax. Not with Clayjax's pace, but look at the sun coming down here. Sun's setting over Mount at Fuji Raceway for the final feature race here with Jimmy Codger.
Still treacherous offline, so it wouldn't take much for somebody to just get slightly offline on the dry tyres and hit that wet bit of the circuit, and it can take them straight off.
Tyler hasn't maintained the advantage.
Not yet. No, he's been dropped a little bit now by. He's running wide as well. You do not want to be doing that, Tyler. Stay on the dry part of the circuit.
Both on racing softs.
They're both good to the end.
But Tyler has got Matthias has got more fuel than Tyler. But I don't think fuel is going to be an issue.
Fuel won't be an issue.
I'm going to come off this battle as we're approaching 28.5 minutes of 30. We've got 1.5 minutes to go.
Well, Ben is absolutely
Danny is pitting.
On the rim. Danny looks like he's pitting. No, he's just cooling his tyres.
Or is he?
Yeah, he's just cooling his tyres. So
I'm expecting to see sparks from LFC Ben.
He's got nothing on that left front. Absolutely nothing at all. But he has to roll the dice.
Where is Clayjax? Here, Clayjax is coming down. Clayjax he's got Ben in his sights.
This is going to be the final lap. So he just got tangled up with Rooster there. Rooster come out the pits and was just on the wet part of the circuit.
That was very clumsy from Rooster. That was absolutely ridiculous.
Well, to be honest, I don't think he saw Clayjax because he came out of the pits. Clayjax is coming down at a head of steam, and then Rooster's on the.
Maybe he's only just swapped over driver. He just
come out of the pits, and then he was on the slick tyres and on the wet part of the circuit, so he couldn't stop.
But meanwhile, Danny LFC Ben has lost the lead. Yeah, maybe that was when the computer hands over the control. That's unfortunate. But yeah, Ben is a wounded animal at the moment.
Danny's not much better because look at his tyres.
That's right.
This is their final lap.
Here's play the Jaws music, Adam.
Clayjax is hunting them down, isn't he? It's quite fitting for the circuit conditions with Jaws floating up behind you. I'm
gonna just quickly pay a visit here. But Matthias is in Marty's slipstream. Pair them together. He's managed to drop Tyler by to the tune of 5 seconds. Now, whether that's because Tyler's had an off, but that's what we're looking at here. I just want to go to the winner, just see where Danny is, as we see Danny coming over the line to take the win for the feature race for the final time here, Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. That is a great win for Danny, and Ben comes home in a brilliant second place. Clayjax, Stewart's Inquiry, third place. What's going on? That's we'll have to have a look at that. That's a bit of a blip on the immaculate record from Clayjax. So as we're looking to see Matthias here is coming over to take the win and take the title of independent champion for Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship on his debut season. What a win for the independents, for Matthias. And I'm pretty safe to say Clayjax has won, or am I not?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
That's not quite good enough.
I would have thought, well, because there's only going to be a couple of points between Ben.
Can we get an update while this race is ending?
Doing it now.
Thank you very much.
Ben will have had 12 points for second. Clayjax would have had 10 for third. Neither of them got the fastest lap, and there was 9 points between them going into this. So Clayjax will have won the championship. I don't know the specific points here at the moment. He will be on 106 points.
206.
206 points. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. So let me just save the replay very first of all, and then I'm going to get some drivers in. So I tell you what, let me get the results up first, and then I'll do that bit, Adam. Yeah, so might take a few.
Hang on. Not that I really need it now, but Yep, got that one. Oh, are you doing the pictures, are you?
Oh no, no, I haven't done the pictures.
No, I've got that one.
Well, we don't need the pictures. Yes,
No,
we
I know,
do.
but
Yeah.
I'll do it just for me
Yeah.
reference.
2 seconds. I just need to get.
So while Jimmy's trying to get some drivers out of the bar and into the comms box, we've got Danny, the outgoing champion, did a fantastic season, and he's finished the final race at the front. He will be absolutely delighted with that. It was a strategy call, but nevertheless, he's still done it. Ben, valiant effort, my friend. Fantastic result. Second place again, and second in the championship. He will be ruined some of the mistakes that he made throughout the season, but nevertheless, still a fantastic result. Clayjack's in third place, and he will have won the championship. That will be his second championship, having won season 2. So huge congratulations to Clayjacks, and a fantastic comeback as well. Legion in fourth place with the fastest lap as well, on pad with a broken hand. I mean, what more can you say about that? Absolutely brilliant result for Legion. I haven't worked out the points perfectly yet, but I suspect that will possibly hold Legion in fourth place, but we will confirm that in due course.
Just need, quickly, just need Matthias to join. Oh, he is. Right, hang on. That's it.
Haydo is in fifth. Marty is in sixth, so that's going to be close for fourth in the championship. Matthias in seventh, lead independent, and he will have taken the Independence Championship, finishing ahead of Tyler. Tyler did a fantastic job all year, raced every single round, didn't give up, nearly got thrown out by GT7 at the beginning of this round, but nevertheless did a fantastic job all season and has got second in the Independence. Ninth is Butler. He tried his trick with the strategy, didn't he? But it just didn't pay off for him, unfortunately, in ninth place. 10th is Ekberg. Swifty in third in the Independence, and third here as well in 11th place. Rooster in 12th, and then Captain with a disconnect early on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The only DNF. So you've got the picture for that.
Hang on, my camera disappeared. Hang on. Yep, got it.
Right. Do you want to do your duties, Adam?
I will mute myself and do the maths, and then you can do the interviews.
Okie dokie. Right. So, let's just put a message up here. No, I won't put that yet. So, right, I'm going to get some interviews in the chat, drivers in the chat, quickly from the bar. Before I go any further, Clayjacks, Matthias, can you please stay in the lobby, stay in your cars, stay in the pits? I will give you a message very shortly. Danny C, first and foremost. Are you there, sir?
Good evening.
The outgoing champion from season 3. That was a great win. Final win for you in this season 4. It's a bit of a tricky race.
Yeah. Firstly, I just want to spare a moment to congratulate Clayjacks on winning the championship, and hats off to LSE Ben, who never gave up until the end. And so obviously, as from my side, that I gave it all my could from the moment I stepped in round 2, having missed out the first race meeting. I just had to dig deep and keep going and keep pushing and never gave up until the end. And I couldn't ask for much more than that. And I'd enjoyed myself through from start to finish. And I'd just like to spare a moment, of course, Jimmy, for running the championship, as well as Adam for the comms side and all. And I couldn't be much prouder of myself, just to get into this position going into the last round and stand a chance of winning it.
Well, you've done an absolutely fantastic job all season, Danny, and thank you ever so much. And you've streamed every race from your side. It's been a pleasure to have you on the grid representing Audi. I'm going to cough then. It's been a pleasure to watch you racing, doing battle. It didn't quite go your way this season, but I know you never give up, and you'll just keep battling until the end. And I look forward. There will be a season 5. I'm going to announce it. I'm not going to give any more details, but I wish. I'd love to see you on the grid for as long as this continues. You're an absolute integral part of the community, a great asset and a great example to follow, mate. So thank you ever so much, and congratulations again for a fantastic third place in the championship. Been a pleasure to watch you, mate. So I will move on quickly. Thank you, Danny. Thanks for taking the time to jump in. Go and get yourself a drink. Right, I'm going to get Legion in the house. Legion.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. Right. Well, the first thing, how you did that in the wet on a pad with a basically broken hand, quite phenomenal. But thank you ever so much. I know it just shows the immense dedication you've put into this series and selfless example there. Just getting the car on the grid. Did you have fun out there, mate?
I did. I enjoyed that one a lot. The rain made it quite awkward. I had to, for once, turn my traction control on, but other than that, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was tight at the end. Like, myself and Clayjax really started catching the other two, but yeah, unfortunately, I messed up on the fuel, and yeah. But thanks for the first race and me goofing, forgetting that there's no tyre wear. It put me at the front, so it gave me a chance to at least try and win the final race. But no, congratulations to Clayjax, Ben, and Danny. Like, all season long, they've been phenomenal. They've missed races and still managed to pull an amazing result. So
it's incredible to watch.
Congratulations.
Mate. Well, thank you again. Yeah.
Congratulations on a great season hosted by yourself and Adam. It's been a really good one.
That's very kind of you, mate, and it's much appreciated. Right, I'm gonna get. I don't know what the reception's going to be like, but Tyler, are you there? No Tyler, man. That's a first. Maybe he's. I think he's gone to the bar first, and he's drowning his sorrows. I was expecting. He comes in with a big hell yeah normally. Right. So unfortunately, we can't get hold of Tyler Mann, which is a bit unfortunate. But Matthias, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Can everybody hear Matthias? Please say yes.
I can, but very quietly.
Oh man.
Not again. I had this sorted this afternoon.
I did not change anything since we.
Right. Okay. Perfect.
That's nice and loud. Don't move, Matthias.
Don't move. Stay away. Right,
well,
Matthias.
He's got to stay for the podium, hasn't he?
Yes, Matthias. Congratulations! What a season you have had. You are now the Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship Season 4 Independence Champion. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great, to be honest. I didn't expect to get the independent title in the first season, so this makes me very happy, and I want to take a moment to congratulate Clayjax, Ben, and Danny for the top 3 in the overall championship.
And what sort of some battle you had with Tyler? What a race that was a proper ding dong battle between you two, but it just wasn't Tyler's day in the end, and you managed to. I think getting into the slipstream of Marty helped you just pull a bit of a gap from Tyler. I don't know if he had an incident, but a phenomenal performance all season, Matthias. We did the highlights reel halfway through. Matthias, don't leave the room. I have something planned. Rejoin the lobby, please.
Oh no!
Don't say. That was close. That was close. You were going to say, "Oh look," weren't you? Yes, well done. But it's been a phenomenal race. You've made the highlights reel with some fantastic moves, especially over Butler through 130R at Suzuka. What a move that was. So I'm going to let you pair have your moment of glory. Please follow the same procedure as in the very opening stage of the lobby. I will give you both your cue. Adam, please unleash the horses in the safety car.
I'm just
Can I
waiting
say
for...
something real quick?
No, that's
My
fine.
Wi-Fi cut out.
You're showing us in now. You just need to jump in your car.
Yeah, I'm in the loading screen right now because okay, I'm back.
Yep. So if you could just jump in your car very quickly. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly go to track, and let's just see if we can go to Adam. There's Adam leaving the pits. Right, guys. Clayjacks, Matthias, Lee. Let me just get a message out. Leave. Oh, Clayjacks is gone. Yeah. Right. Okay. Just to finish it off with more rain.
I had to quickly at the last minute remember to change onto wets, because this would have been interesting going around in the safety car with slick tyres on.
Right, so give them a chance to catch up. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get all the details off the screen. Here are your winners. Clayjacks taking the overall Drivers' Championship for Season 4. Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship, despite missing 3 rounds, has managed to pull an incredible, a phenomenal comeback. And to his right hand side we have Matthias, who has taken the Independence Championship title on his debut season with Jimmy Codger for the British Touring Cars, and an absolute outstanding performance and 2 deserved winners. I'm just going to read out a quick message while these are having their moment of glory. This is from Clayjacks. Everyone that competed, I might be back for next season, but if not, then thanks everyone who's raced in this CCR and Player Sport lobbies. It's been awesome. And of course, Jimmy, thanks for organising this amazing season. And the last few, I think I speak for everyone saying that we all appreciate what you're doing and the racing you are putting on. Well, what great words from one of the great competitors that we've had in this community. Nearly got a lump in my throat then. Nearly. Well, that wouldn't have been good. But got all the congratulations coming through here for lovely German voice, says Marty. So that'll be Matthias embarrassed now. Well done, Matthias, he says. Classic Matthias, says Haydo. It's a good friend of yours, I know, Matthias. Got some apologies coming in. First and last lap were frustrating. Other than that, it's quite good, says Marty. And here we are as Adam leads them over the line for the final time. Here we are. Let's have some donuts, boys. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Look at this. What a sight. There are your winners for Season 4. Clayjacks and Matthias. Drivers' Champion and Independence Champion, respectively. Feel free to do some donuts, boys, if you want to. Let's see if they can keep it on the track. Here we go. There we have it. And there we have the traditional celebration. Clayjacks and Matthias. No tyre wear involved, thank God. They'll be on the rims on this. But is Adam getting in on the view on this? Or is he's just lighting up?
I'm just doing the light show.
Oh, here we go. We've got synchronised donuts. Fantastic, boys. What a championship you've both provided us. Well, everybody, not just you, but the whole grid has provided some epic entertainment, and what a way to finish the season. Thoroughly deserved champions. Adam, Mike, over to you, mate.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? You've summed it up perfectly. Absolutely brilliant season. Congratulations to Clayjacks. Congratulations to Matthias. Yeah, commiserations obviously to Ben. I felt sorry for him really,
And to Tyler as well.
and to Tyler as well. They've done absolutely nothing wrong really. They both of them have been in the championship since the very beginning of this season. Haven't missed a race. But yeah, what can you say about that comeback from Clayjax? As you were saying, he missed 3 rounds and just did absolutely everything he needed to do, won all of the races going, and the final standings, just to finish it all off, we will obviously post these up properly in the Discord in due course, and we'll do the full tables. But Clayjax finished the championship on 206 points, Ben finished on 199 points, and Danny finished on 182, so it was still close at the end, but Ben has got absolutely nothing to be ashamed about there. That was a fantastic result. And then in the independents, Matthias won the championship on 74 points with Tyler on 73. Which is just, it's so close, isn't it?
1
Absolutely
point.
Fantastic. 1 point in it. 1 point in it. There's only 1 point spread between on the point system.
That is absolutely. It's heartbreaking. I mean, Tyler must be
It's heartbreaking, but then at the same time,
it's racing.
It's racing, and he's done a fantastic job all season. He's got absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. He's done a fantastic job all year. And officially, Renault have won the Constructors' Championship for the first time on 169 points. Honda have finished in second with 158, and Audi on 149.
And
So-
just fine. Thank you very much, Adam. Expert on the figures as usual. We've just got a quick message from Swifty. Congratulations. I don't know is he still in the chat. I did add him on the chat. I don't know if he's still there.
I think he disappeared.
So he's got a quick message here. Congratulations, Clayjax and Matthias. Great racing. Thank you, Jimmy and Adam, for an amazing season. What nice comments. Well, any more, boys, before I close the lobby? Give us a quick donut, then I'll close the lobby. And that is the 2 winners. There we go. Look at that. Flashing of the lights. Oh, look at that, showing off. Flashing the lights and donutting. That's Lewis, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. What a display, guys. I'm going to have to give you both, this is a round of applause. I'm trying to put off, Adam, saying I'm trying to put off the end. Because I don't want to see the end.
I know what you mean. But it's been a brilliant season, and the fact that it came down to the final race as well, let alone the final round.
That's right.
That we've done it again, haven't we?
I don't know.
Put it together.
Yeah, it was all us, wasn't it?
Oh, of course. Nothing to do with the drivers.
No. They were just
It's stopped raining now as well.
Brilliant. Right. Well, thank you very much, guys. Clayjax, Matthias, 2 new champions. Clayjax for the second time, Matthias for the first time. First of many, I would imagine, providing he can, if he wants, he's more than welcome to join any time he likes. And what a true star of the game. He's both had a great race. So, and there we have it, Adam. I'm going to close the lobby. And I don't like doing this. Just make sure I've got the replay before I close it.
Yeah,
Yes.
please do.
Right. Close the lobby.
That'll make a decent. Oh, you closed it now. That's all right. I was going to say we're all parked up side by side.
Too late now.
On the front.
Sorry.
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I
will get all the official figures done so that we can obviously put that up in the Discord for who finished 4th. I think Legion might have done it, but I haven't done the points for that yet.
Okay.
But it was close. And Swifty definitely got 3rd in the independents.
Yep, that's a great result for Swifty.
That's a fantastic result for Swifty, but
his debut season.
in his debut season. I know you spoke to Legion. I wasn't 100% listening because I was trying to do maths at the same time, but just absolutely fair play to Legion for doing that performance. Okay, the strategy didn't work out, but to do that performance with a broken hand on the pad, absolutely brilliant. And we have to applaud him for that. Don't you applaud either, Legion, because you'll break your hand even further. But, just absolutely brilliant. He wanted to be part of the final. We weren't sure about it because we thought we don't want you to damage your hand anymore, but the fact that he put himself out to be here tonight is absolutely brilliant, and we have to thank him for that, as well as all the other drivers who have competed and joined us throughout the season, whether they've been a reserve or whether they've had kind of issues that have meant that they've had to drop out or whatever it is. Every single one of them have done a fantastic job all year. The racing's been great, and what a way to finish.
Well said, Adam. I can't really add to that. It's been one hell of a season. Been worn out. I'm going to take a break, as I always do. I said it before in the comms. There will be a season 5. That's all I'm saying.
Will there? That's news to me.
I've booked you. Did you not get Did you not get the email?
No. I was watching my fax machine.
I've booked your holidays and everything.
Have you? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll let Joe know.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, no. She cleared it all, so she's fine.
All right. I was going to say, because if there's any problems, you'll have to deal with her, not me.
So that's all I'm saying. There will be. I never for a million. I never thought it was I'm not being big-headed. I apologise if it comes across as that way. But I never once thought, from the early days, and thanks to Captain Colossus for dragging Jimmy kicking and screaming into the big wide world of Adam, go on, say it. I'm going to give you permission to say it.
What, being an influencer?
Oh, you actually said it properly. Oh, right, okay.
Oh, I can say you're an influencer.
So yeah, I never for a million years thought that it would take off. I thought that people would be sick of the Codger, but it's proving otherwise, and I'm loving doing it. And while I'm enjoying doing it, I will continue to do so. And I get just as much enjoyment commentating with Adam, watching this series unfold and doing the deliveries, everything else. It's a lot of legwork, but the end result is worth it for me. It gives me so much pleasure to see the cars on the grid. So I will be off the airwaves for a little while, but there are some plans in the pipeline for another event in between the next season, so keep your eyes peeled. I will be announcing details in the coming weeks, or maybe a month's time, but I will touch more on that in the Discord. But from me, from the final of British Touring Car Championship Season 4, this is Jimmy Codger signing off for the final time this season, and I just want to thank everybody who's tuned in, watched the entertainment unfold and the drama unfolding. It's blown me away, to be honest, and I can't thank everybody enough. It's been a bit overwhelming at times, but yeah, I don't want to jabber anymore. I need a drink. I'm sure Adam does, and until you see me on the screens again, take care and keep your eyes peeled on at Jimmy_Racing, Jimmy_Codger Racing. I can't even get my name right. Here we go. On Instagram for all the information. I'm going to take it. It's going to be. It won't be till the new year. I will say that because I'm not starting it before Christmas. So I normally take 3-4 months off. So keep your eyes peeled. I will try and provide you some entertainment in between. Probably going to be some endurance events, some community events. So yeah, you're not going to be seeing the last of the Codger just yet. So keep your eyes peeled for all the information on there. And with that being said, that is Jimmy signing off for Season 4. Thank you ever so much to each and every one of you taking part and watching. good night, and I will see you soon.